It was at a house of a Zen monk, and he was resting on his bed, looking at the moon outside of the window. He was enjoying the beauty of the moon. But that day, there was a burglar who broke into the house of the monk, and he wanted to rob all the valuable gifts which were given to the monk by the people. So he almost gathered all the valuables and was about to leave the house, but that time he was stopped by the monk. The monk said, "Wait a minute. Before you leave, here is my bed. Please take this also." And he was shocked by this, but even though he was happy, then he took the bed and started to leave the house. But that time the monk said, "Of course, if you are going outside, now it will be very cold. So here is my blanket. Take this with you." He was so surprised. And he was happy also, and then was about to leave. And by that time the monk said, "See, look at the beauty of the moon. How valuable it is. And I wish if I could give this also for you." Now, this really touched the heart of the burglar. And the story ends that in his latter days, the burglar became a Zen monk. Dear brethren in Jesus Christ, you know, if a burglar is being caught by us, we could punish him in so many ways. We could give him to the police, we could beat him, or we could spoil his name. So these are all the punishment that we could give it to a burglar. But the best punishment ever is that, I would say, forgiveness. See, when you forgive someone who commits a sin or mistake, that really changes the person's life. See, if you give any other punishment, that would provoke vengeance in that particular person's life. But then, if you give forgiveness, even though you may not see the result very soon, surely there will be a change in the person's life positively. Because you are sowing a seed into the man's life, and that will take root in his life. Like that particular burglar who became a monk, forgiveness will always have a better and best ending. So, dear brethren in Jesus Christ, see, sometimes it is also a fact that if someone is caught at the act of some misbehavior, the first thing that comes to their mind is that if we are given a chance, then we will correct our mistake. See, and if that person is given the chance, the person is happy. And that is what it is said in the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 12. Do to others that what you would have them do to you. That means, if you want someone to forgive you, then you forgive someone when they make some mistake. And if you do that, Jesus says, that is the sum of the scriptures and the laws. And today, on basing the law and the scriptures, the Pharisees and the teachers of the law wanted to find fault in Jesus, because Jesus was preaching at a synagogue on a Sabbath. And it so happened that Jesus was there and he healed a man with a withered hand. So it was easy for them to find fault with Jesus. Jesus was the fulfillment of the law. He was the fulfillment of the scriptures. So, by performing a miracle, what Jesus is trying to tell the people is that You should always give priority for the human beings more than the law. See, if you only focus on the law, then you will never ever have the heart to accept the situation of the people around you. So if you accept people's situation and act accordingly, then you are also acting just like Jesus and following the love of Jesus. So you are being invited today to follow the love of Jesus and to forgive people so that you can bring about a better world in the days to come. Amen.